Hi everyone, in this Framer tutorial, we're gonna create this amazing 3D flip animation with our icon cards. As we scroll to see underneath content, our icons respond to the sections with some really great looking 3D rotations. Makes our UI really interesting, creating a unique experience and interaction, right? You can find the links for both starter and finished files in the description below if you want to follow along and remix. So let's get started. Let's talk about pre-made elements that I need to mention in this tutorial. We have this sticky stack that has full width and viewport height and icons wrap frame, which we're gonna make a component that includes all of our icons as component variants, and of course a single icon with a background that's gonna be a nested component in it. I also placed a placeholder frame that has the same width with the text element that we include in the following sections to equalize the spacing in the sticky variant. Under this text content stack, we have all the content we need, as I didn't want to include all those repetitive content related steps. Each content stack has an icon placeholder frame, again to equalize the spacing we have in the sticky stack. Also, we have pre-assigned scroll section IDs for each content stack. As we need them to use as triggers, we're gonna start with making icon and BG a component. In the component screen, first I'll rename the first variant active, then I will add a new variant, and in variant 2, after selecting material component, since this variant is going to be the one that we animate our elements, I will enter 3 for its scale and -270 for its X rotation, -180 for its Y rotation, and lastly 360 for its Z. Then in the first variant, I'm gonna select material, and under its component properties, I will click name and create variable to assign its icon to a variable and name it icon name. Next, I'm gonna select the background frame in variant 2 to start transforming it, and again make its scale 3. Enter 270 for its X rotation, -180 for its Y, and again 360 for its Z rotation. Now we can preview the transition between two variants by just dragging a connection from the first one to the second one and leaving trigger as click. Let's go to home screen, and now we can preview. And when we click our icon card, we can see its transition, right? As I see it, transition happens too fast. So in the component screen with the first variant selected, I'm gonna click spring next to transition and make time 1 second and bounce 0. Now we can go back to home screen and preview again. And it is much better, right? Now we can go to component screen and remove that interaction, right? Now that we have our single icon component we can go back to home screen and create our multiple icons component by turning icons wrap into a component. In its component screen, we can rename icon and BG component instance as icon1. And since we want it to be active in the second variant, not here, we can change its variant to variant 2. Then we can duplicate icon 1 and rename it icon 2. Repeat the same steps to create icon 3 and 4. Now that we have all the icon components we need in the first variant, we can duplicate it and rename the second variant 1, 2. In this new variant, we can select icon 1 and change its variant to active, since it needs to be visible in this variant. Then I'm gonna duplicate the first variant, rename it variant 3. I'm gonna select icon 2 in it and make it active. since this is the variant, that second icon needs to be visible. And then I'm gonna select icon 2 in the primary variant and change its icon to explore, to basically change it across all the variants. Then I'm gonna duplicate variant 1, rename it variant 3, and make icon 3 active in variant 3. Select icon 3 in the primary variant and change its icon to label. Then I'm gonna duplicate variant 1 again for the last variant and rename it variant 4. I'm gonna select icon 4 in this variant and make it active. Then I will select icon 4 in the primary variant and change its icon name to groups. Now that we have all the variants we need for our component, we can go back to home screen and add scroll variant effect to our component. With settings, section in view, center, and for the first section, we need to activate variant 1, 2. For section 2, variant 2. 3 for variant 3. 4 for variant 4. Lastly, I'm gonna add another section, select footer, and I'm gonna select variant 1 to be activated, since we want to complete animation when user scrolls down. Let's preview. It looks really nice, but we can make it even better by editing bounce and speed. So in icons wrap component screen, while variant 1 is selected, I'm gonna go to the transition settings and make time again 1 second and make the bounce 0. Let's go back to home screen and preview the animation again. And we can see it now. It looks much better, right? With the icon of each section appearing with a great animation. And when we scroll all the way down, we can even see the last icon card gets rotated with an awesome 3D animation over the footer section, right? I hope you liked the tutorial. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.